Kyrsty Semenchuk is an 18-year-old student in St. Catharines, Ontario. She was diagnosed at an early age with a vision disability. Although the disability isn't obvious, the challenges have presented themselves in numerous ways. The loss of vision has been a significant hurdle in her reading and progress as a student.
It's called Stargardt's, and it causes me to have no central vision, so I can only see like my peripheral vision. So if something's too far, it's too blurry, so I can't read it, and it's too close, it's too blurry, and I can't read it either.
A lot of people don't understand. You know, they think a blind, legally blind, she should be carrying a cane or have a seeing dog. But there's a whole in-depth thing behind it. You know, like a lot of people just don't understand. Because she can't see things like you and I do. She has to take more of a focus and strain her eyes a lot more. People say to me, you know, your daughter's blind? I said, yeah, she's legally blind. They're like shocked. They can't believe it, how well she adjusts and adapts to situations and stuff. So it's quite, quite impressive the way she gets around.
At St. Francis Secondary, Kyrsty has access to specialized equipment that allows her to succeed. She is an extremely independent student who strives to excel in everything she does.
Kyrsty is a wonderful student in many, many ways, but mostly she's a wonderful student because she has learned to decide for herself what she needs in order to be successful.
At school, for the small text, I get enlarged print so I can read it, and then I take small text home so I can use my CTV, which blows it up so I can read it. My concentration's kind of bad because when I concentrate on something for so long, I get really bad headaches because it strains my eyes, and I can't see like regular paper with blue lines. It's really hard to write, and I lose the line, so then I go start writing crooked. So I used to get lines, and the teachers would do the blue lines in black so I could read it better.
Do whatever you can to support your child at home, but know that there are many, many supports available to your child at the educational facility that he or she might attend. So we're here to sort of facilitate whatever we can for a student to make them as successful as they can be.
Kyrsty has definite career goals and post-secondary options. She's considering attending a program of studies to focus on her keen interest in being a journalist. In spite of her disability, she has chosen a profession that could typically be defined as visually intensive. Kyrsty's love of the printed word and telling her story is a driving force in her life.
I love writing, and I'm in a photography class because I like taking photos. When I take a photo, I can see it in a different view. So like, if I take a photo of something really far, I couldn't see it before. But once I take the photo, I can actually see the picture. I feel I can write down better than I can speak, like what I can say. If I write it down, it makes more sense and it's clearer. I want to become a writer, a journalist. I want people to read what I say.
I believe that she will do anything that she puts her mind to doing. Very strong. She's like me, I guess, in that sense. Very independent. Very smart, and she's always up for school. I've never had to wake her up for school or anything like that, so I know she'd never be late for a job or late for an interview. I just think that she's going to do well in life.
Having a vision disability and working as a journalist is a real and credible goal for Kyrsty. Carlene Nation is a well-known reporter who works for CTV in Toronto. She also has a vision disability, but that doesn't hold her back. In fact, she just won the African Canadian Achievement Award. Carlene is a political science graduate from the University of Toronto. She has also completed a 2-year journalism program at Humber College.
Well, currently, I have lost all of my peripheral vision, and I have permanent double vision. So I see 2 of everything in front of me all the time. It is very possible for a student who has suffered a major visual impairment to continue working or to pursue a career as a journalist, because there's so many technological aids that will help someone in the job. So I would say to anybody who has a severe visual impairment or they may be blind to pursue that career. You can do a number of different things. You can become a broadcast journalist if you want. You can also write for marketing newsletters. You can write for local newspapers. You can write for marketing ads. You can do just about anything you want. It depends on how determined you are to pursue that career and how determined you are to be successful.
With the support of her family and school, Kyrsty has set goals for herself and has overcome numerous obstacles along the way. Step by step, she has worked toward her goals, first by attaining success in elementary school. Given her disability, it makes her triumphs that much more admirable.
When they achieve well at our level, at the elementary level, at the secondary level, it's proof positive that they certainly can achieve well in whatever they do.
Well, I've learned I have to work a lot harder than other people to do pretty much anything because of my eyes, but I don't know, if I concentrate on my goal of being a journalist and I stick with it, then it'll be a piece of cake, I guess. People are always going to make you feel uncomfortable about a disability or an imperfection, but just let them talk and yourself. Keep trying. It's hard, but don't give up.